Hello there guys, welcome back to another video. In this one, of course, we're looking at Apxt again, Apxt stock, and today we're looking at a very small gain in the stock's price. So of course, covering this one is at 0.35% in the green today. It's not really looking too good, however, we are definitely in a good standing to see the stock go back up in the next few days or two, in my personal opinion, because I did talk about this one in last night's video. I said over the next day or so, I'd definitely like to see this one pick up and get some potential in the green. So of course, things are looking decent because that sell-off looks like it may be coming to an end, and if that is the case, you know, we are potentially looking at some further growth on this stock. So tonight we're giving all of my opinions as usual. If it sounds like a good plan, please do leave a like and do subscribe to the channel. Of course, you guys know we are trying to grow as fast as possible, so each subscriber does help. On top of that, of course, if you want to come talk to us on Discord, massively appreciated, please do that. And of course, if you want to become a channel member, you can do so by pressing the join button. I am not a financial advisor, this is just my opinion, but with that all being said, we're going to jump straight into the video. So guys, when we're looking at our screens right now, we can all see that this stock is worth $14.53 right now. Now of course, when we got to the 6-month chart, like I've said before, the stock obviously shot up once that merger was announced, which was of course the 8th Point merger, and from then we went back down, which makes sense because we saw a big move. It just makes sense to see it go down a little bit, so that's fair enough. And from there, we didn't actually see too much. We did see a bit of an increase, but it just went down as fast as it went up, basically, unfortunately. And then more recently, we hit new highs on the 24th of December, so the day before Christmas we hit new highs, and we've been down ever since. So of course, looking at this one on the 1-month chart, if we can see the move has been slowing down more recently. It looks like it may be coming to an end. This becomes a lot more apparent when we are looking on the 5-day chart, because obviously when we're looking at this one from the start of the week period up until about the 7th of January, if not the 8th in my opinion, you know, things were looking down. We were down about 2 to 3%, so we can see things were really moving, but now we are seeing our first flat day, if not actually a positive day. Now personally, I believe this is a very good thing. I believe it's a very good indicator for where we might be going with this company. Now of course, when it comes to 8th Point stock, Apxt stock, I am a fan of the stock, I'm a fan of the company, but you know, pre-merger, we've got to be asking ourselves with what we have, and of course with what we have right now, we don't have a merger date. Is it possible that we are going to see this one rally so high? I believe it is going to go up a bit more, but I don't think it's going to rally as high as we initially thought. And I think the main thing, I've said it before, but the main thing in my opinion holding this company and this stock back is the fact they will not announce that merger date. Honestly, announce that merger date and then we of course know that we have a deadline. We know what we're working to, and we know that things are going to be happening. With what we are seeing right now with no merger date, people are kind of losing interest in the company. It pains me to say that, it's sad to hear, but it's very true. We can't keep investors interested if if nothing's happening, so it kind of makes sense why people are getting out. Overall though, if you are going to be buying this stock, I would say, you know, you're definitely going to be holding it for the next 2 to 3 months, and the main reason and the obvious reason for that is because the merger is set to happen in Q1 of 2021. Now of course, I cannot tell you when it is going to happen, and that's because they haven't released a date, but what I can tell you is it is going to happen between now and March. So, you know, if you are going to be willing to hold this one to 2 to 3 months, maybe you aren't going to see explosive growth now, maybe you are going to see a bit of growth in the next week, but you know, either way, if you're going to be buying this stock, you know, you've got to be willing to hold it for the next 1 to 2 months, and even at that point, I think we could be looking at a price target of about $20 to $29 or even $35 at the very highest. So yeah, I'd say about $20 is a very low estimate, and about $40 absolute maximum. I'd say a fair estimate is about $27.50. Somebody did say that in the last video. Honestly, I do agree. I would have said higher initially, but of course the main thing, like I've said many a time even in this video, is because that date has not been announced, we can't expect too much so far. So of course I will be covering this video, this stock up until the merger date. So of course, if you want to see updates on it, please do leave a like and subscribe, and of course once that merger date does get announced, I will be the first person to tell you. Of course, if you did enjoy, please do leave a like I've said, and do subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.